Joy Seki. I'm your online therapist and emotional awareness teacher. In today's video, I want to discuss briefly around pain, okay, especially the way we see pain. Okay, how can we prevent pain from becoming a form of suffering? There's a difference between pain and suffering, and not all pain need to lead to suffering. All right, so let's discuss around this. Okay, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Cheers. One thing that we don't like to discuss is pain, right? We like the feelings of pleasure, we like the sound of pleasures, but when it comes to pain, there's a wrestle. We don't want to hear it. When we're going through pain, we think that life is unfair to us, we think that we're unlucky, we think that we're cursed, and that moment we judge ourselves. Okay, and with all of the judgment comes a lot of resentment, self-loathing, right? And we think that something is wrong with us. Okay, and then we begin to experience shame. When some people consistently go through a lot of issues, a lot of pain, and they do not have understanding of pain, they start to develop low self-worth. They think that they are not worthy. That's why they experience a lot of troubles, okay? But there's a way out. I was going through this at some point in my life, okay? I wrestled with pain. And part of my recovery journey was learning that pain is actually a part of life and a part of my life. So I see pain differently now. And I try to help more people to understand this truth. That pain is inevitable. Okay? When we think of pleasures, we are thinking of pain. Why? Most of the things that brings us pleasures end up creating more pain for us. And most things that brings us pain are actually giving us the highest level of pleasure in time. So they are the same coin of different sides. Alright? So next time you're having pain, in whatever areas of your life you're having pain, you have to see that that's the area of your life that may bring you the greatest pleasure. When you see pain this way, the next time there's pain, you see it differently. Okay? Pain actually have messages for us. Pain are like messengers, are like growth challenge. I like to use that a lot because many times a phase or an area that is bringing us pain, as soon as we grow out of that phase, what happens? Our levels increases. Okay, whether it's in knowledge, whether it's in life, anything. Okay, we are no longer in that past, right? We have moved on to another level. So each level around our life may not come with the same level of pain. Okay, so we have to understand pain as part of life. Many people wrestle with pain because they think that when something is creating pain around their life, that means they're unlucky. That means life is dealing with them. This is not true. Every human being goes through pain. Whatever has life, whatever will grow, will go through pain. Alright? And when we realize this, we stop the struggle with pain. Our suffering is because we wrestle with pain. Pain is not suffering. I want you to know this because I didn't know this for a long time. Alright? Pain only becomes a form of suffering when we waste its time. How do I mean? When the pain stays longer than it should have. Because of your resistance towards it, because of your struggling with it, what happens? It becomes a form of suffering. So not every pain is a suffering. The pain that you resist, the pain that you do not allow its phase to move on time would contribute to your suffering. So how can we prevent suffering? By embracing our pain, by listening to our pain. I think that most pain around our life actually came with a message. There's something that you need to grow out from, or there is an issue you need to deal with, or there's a wound that needs healing, and so you experience pain in that area. For instance, emotional triggers, they can create a lot of pain, right? But emotional triggers are not bad. Emotional triggers are just signs that there's a discomfort somewhere. They're just signs that there's a wound somewhere we need to heal from. Okay, so what is the message of that pain? Heal this wound. Alright, deal with these discomforts. Okay, that's it. So when we listen to the pain, we hear the message. Inherent in that message is what we're to do about the problem. And when we do what we're supposed to do, what happens? That pain dissipates. It goes the way it came. And what shows up, what is unveiled? Pleasures. Okay, that's why I said with every pain is a chance of more pleasure. Okay, and with pleasures are actually chances of pain. They go together. The earlier we accept this truth, the easier it is for us to actually embrace life. Alright? Sometimes to grow to a next phase in your life, you will go through pain. You're having challenges in your relationship, one breakup or another, different issues. What are you to hear from that message? Something is not right in your idea of relationship. Okay, it might not be you. It might be the kind of people you attract. And why is it so? There's something about you that is attracting these persons into your life. There is an energy you carry that is attracting these people. But you're cursing yourself. You're cursing the earth. You're cursing the world. You're cursing life. You're thinking that you're unlucky. And when you continue to do that, you continue in this relationship habit. You might end up marrying even in that habit. You have very terrible marriage experiences and you think life is unfair to you. What if you listen and take a break from all of the relationship and start to actually go through the patterns and be able to identify the actual pattern and what is causing it? What would happen? You will deal with that pain, okay? And you begin to experience the pleasures you want in relationships. That's how it is in life. Emotional triggers, you know the trigger, you know the problem, you deal with it, okay? So pain are messengers. But the moment we resist the pain, the moment we wrestle with the pain, we come to a suffering. We experience suffering. Pain is not suffering. Pain becomes a suffering because we resist it, because we don't want the pain. But if we want pleasures, we must embrace pain. So when there's an area in your life creating pain, listen. Take the moment. Stop the judgment. Don't judge the pain. Don't judge the issue. Don't judge the challenge. Listen to it. And how do you listen? Observe. Observe. Why does this keep happening? Okay? What is creating this? What is causing this? That's how we listen. That's how we find solution to our pain. And what happens when we find the solution? The pain is gone and the moment of pleasures are unveiled. We outgrow that phase. We move on to the next level of life, and on life continues. There will always be pain. The next time you're experiencing pain in a particular area around your life, I want you to listen. I want you to not to judge yourself. I want you to not to judge the pain. I want you to actually ask yourself, what might this pain be saying to me? What do I have to learn from this phase? What do I have to learn about these triggers? When you see life this way, things change. The perspective change. You open your mind to endless possibilities. All right? You remove the blocks, because resistance creates blocks. And with blocks, there is no way out. Okay? You're stuck. And when you're stuck in the past, you're stuck in that issue, you're stuck in that event, and you suffer. All right? So we can actually prevent suffering by accepting the challenge, accepting the issue, listening to the pain, and dealing with what the pain is. Every time we resist pain, we're creating a longer lifespan around that pain in our life. And that longer lifespan is what suffering is. So a pain or a situation that should have lasted 1 month, 1 year, becomes a lifetime, becomes 30 years, 40 years, because you've never listened. You've always judged it, you've always condemned yourself, you've always criticized, you've never really listened. And so you've been experiencing suffering from this issue. All right, so see it differently. Where in your life are you consistently going through pain? This is what I want you to do. Sit down with yourself. You know, with my videos, you must always have a journal, right? By now, you should be aware. You must have a pen and a paper. Sit down. Reason with yourself. Okay? I have pain in this area. I struggle with this area. What is this message, this pain have come to tell me? All right? What is this pattern? Okay? Sit down. It might take days. Meditate. Reflect. All right? Don't rush out of it. Stay there. Keep asking, keep questioning until you get the answer. When you get the answer, go to work, move, deal with the pain, and see it dissipate, and you see pleasure unveiled. All right? That's how we deal with our emotional issues. That's how we deal with life. Okay? There's no need wrestling. You're only prolonging the pain. And when you prolong pain, what happens? You suffer. You don't want to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. That's why I've come to tell you this. So, go to work. Get a journal. Sit down with yourself. Identify the area you're consistently experiencing pain. Accept the pain. That's the first key. Accept the issue. Don't wrestle, don't condemn, don't judge, don't talk. Accept it, observe it, and ask yourself, why is this happening? What can I do to stop this from happening? All right? When you have identified the solutions, go to work. If you need help, professional help, you can contact me. You can contact any professionals around you and go to work. All right? That's how we prevent pain from being a form of suffering around our lives.